Hello, hello, hello. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Hey, Fear, how you doing? Oh, it's been a few days. Sorry about that, everybody. Had a busy weekend and then had a lazy couple of days. Server's been a little quiet lately. There's been a red M bug and people have to clear their caches, and I don't think people like to do that too much. Plus, there's probably an RP hangover from I think they had some funerals on Sunday or something like that too. So for Clem and Riker, so there's probably a little bit of that too. I myself am extremely sore tonight. I helped my mom move two fridges today, and I probably should have enlisted help, but I didn't. Luckily, I had an appliance hand truck that she rented, but she had a fridge that she wasn't too sure was going to fit in this space, and so she measured a lot, and it's been out in the garage since she moved into her new place, and she was just sick of this other fridge. So we moved the her original one from out in the garage, and then the one that was in the house out to the garage, and in from the garage out to the garage. And anyway, had to take a door off, had to bring one in sideways and take the handles off the fridge. It was a lot of fun. Doing all right, Fear? We're just chilling tonight. I think that tonight's probably going to be a pretty slow night. I do want to run around a little bit. Rex has been kind of out in the desert quite a bit. He's run back into town a couple of times for supplies. Ran into snow last night on my way back out. Not much has been going on, really. He kind of roughly told me where Clem and Riker were buried, but Rex has seen the light leave people's eyes. He knows that the people are not in the bodies, so he doesn't personally hold much to that whole visiting the gravesite thing. Plus, after Francisco was kind of upset about it, it's probably best to keep our distance in general. Just for a little bit. Till things cool down a bit. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I am Mock, and here we like to roleplay. We also like to play through story-driven games, and in between all that, we do some random one-off palate cleanser type games. But tonight we are back in Red Dead Redemption 2 roleplay on the Hang 'em High RP server. This is my character Rex. Rex is a man in his late 30s who's had a pretty rough life after being freed from a slave fighting ring that he was in for a good deal of his life that his father sold him into, or he assumes so. He went on an adventure finding a prized possession, a ball. He learned his real birth name. He chose his true name. He's been hunting down these people who are doing some fights. Who am I? How did I get here? Yeah, when last I streamed, we came out here to just kind of stake out Amos's camp for a couple of days, what we assumed to be Amos's camp across the river. It's been pretty quiet. Been pretty quiet last couple of days. Granted, the original intention of camping out here for a couple of days was the fake stakeout RP, which turned into real stakeout RP because there wasn't much going on in the server. Also, the pet system is completely bugged. I definitely have fed Mudpatch enough for him to be an adult, and yet he's not. So, kind of just like, about that right now. So, yeah. Other than that, it took me about 30 load skins to be able to see my eyes because I was eyeless for a little while here. Breton is wandering around. Let's go ahead and delete that. Hello, hello, Mir. How are you? Happy Wednesday. You might have seen me starting up Red M on the Discord. Yeah, it's weird. It used to say, like, playing SD whatever K 2007, the base Red M thing, and it doesn't say that anymore ever since the most recent updates. Also, Red M had an issue connecting to Rockstar there for a couple days where you had to clear out your cache, and so that's why probably a lot of people are not playing. You saw his dot turn purple. Well, whatever gets you here, I'm fine with. Mud patch. Yeah, dude, I've fed this guy like 40 food, and I just bought 40 more, and I realized it's not working. Because ever since he's been half size, it should have been about 25 to make it to 1,000 if they kept it at the same, and I haven't seen anything. So we're gonna run around a little bit, see if anyone's in town. Like I said, there's only a couple people on the server right now, so he should be a big pupper after all I've fed him over the last few days. Because I've just been chilling kind of semi-AFK and feeding him, putting a 30-minute timer on my phone and cleaning house and stuff, and then coming back while I've been just chilling stakeout in the bushes on this island. And no, it's bugged. It's got to be bugged. I guess I could turn the music down. It's a little loud. Oh, it's not that bad. It's just a loud song. You've been playing Black Ops 6 since the new season came out? Nice. We've got Last of Us Part 2 coming out tomorrow. I want to get that and play through that before the second season on HBO finishes. I don't think I'll watch it every week, and I'll try to avoid spoilers. I'd rather wait until it's all done and binge it. Kind of been watching from random bushes. It just depends on the bushes. The campfire and tent that were across the river in the hills is no longer visible. A flicker of firelight against a rock formation further west down the river catches your eye. He moved while I sleep. I guess we move too. You're normally in a VC with PD in your DMs, and you and I talk enough that you're higher up on the DMs list. Yeah. Today has been a very temperamental weather day. It was raining this morning, then snow, then a thunderstorm, and then rain again. It's just mostly been raining and a little chilly here. There was talk of a thunderstorm last week, which really didn't coalesce into anything. But I think we're getting an early spring here in Oregon. Or at least in my neck of the woods. So what's Amos doing moving down the river, you all think? Maybe they're prepping for another fight night and looking for a spot of crossing. Tomorrow's going to be upper 60s and down to the mid 40s again on Friday. Yeah, see, that's kind of what it's been like here. It's like a hot day, a cool day, a hot day, a rainy day. Come on, Mud Patch. You can do it. He would do it a lot better if he didn't have such little stubby medium-sized legs instead of full-size, but that's fine. I only wasted hours and hours and hours and hours of feeding him. Glitchy said that they sold and rebought their pet, and they're going to test it if it was just because we had a pet before they did the updates like a month ago. When our counter bar went away, and so they're going to let us know if they're going to let us know in the Discord if they have any success by resetting everything, because I don't mind. It's not like the food's expensive, it's just the time, you know. Those stubby legs. Yeah, not as stubby as they used to be. I think it's actually kind of been borked since they did the update that one time, because I've yet to see the counter thing come up anymore since that change. But he was medium, so I know it originally was working, because he was small, and after that fix he was medium. So I don't know. It's on their list. It's on their list. There's so many little nuanced bugs and stuff that, you know, it's on their lists. What can I say? Every server, it has a series of bugs that are just continuous and sometimes really hard to fix, and at the same time they want to release features and stuff. So it's like you kind of just gotta do what's best for the server as a whole. Mud Patch is staying over there. You found a better place to cross? But yeah, how was everybody's weekend? Hope it was good. We did some D&D on Saturday, and then Sunday I went to look at some houses. Sadly this time, I liked a lot of them, but... and I do preface that with a big but. The ones that I saw were at the very top of my price range, my budget, but they also needed a lot of repairs. Like, they had original roofs, you know, built in 2012, 2015 or something, and so 20-year-old roofs, and I know that a lot of those were going to have to be replaced soon. Need new HVAC, need new, you know, water heater, new carpet, stuff like that. Need a whole new paint job. So a lot of that stuff would have put me, with those house prices, way over budget, even if I liked the houses. So I couldn't keep them on my list, of course. You find something, Mud Patch? And so this week, I don't even know if I'm going to go over there. There haven't been many listed this week on the market. They usually list them like Wednesday through Friday to hopefully get people in to see them with open houses and stuff. But the flicker of a campfire against the rock formation to the south across the river is visible. Through the bushes, the corner of a higher quality tent can be seen gently flapping in the breeze. So over there. Amos moved downriver quite a ways. He was over there somewhere, and now he's over here. V fooled you on April Fool's Day. Haven't been fooled in years, so you're totally oblivious to the date, and you were also half asleep. What what did he do? We're a good place to hide around here. Just fishing. Nobody see me. Just fishing. Maybe up here? Oh, it's slippy. Let's see if we can get up there. Wow, there's really no coverage, is there? We're gonna have to go up higher. Which means we're gonna have to go around if we want to be sneaky. Oh, the fake Rockstar RDO passes? Yeah. Fuck. I bet a lot of people fell for that one. There's some bushes here. Oh, this is that road up that I thought could be a maybe, but they wouldn't be able to get wagons down here, and these wealthy people in their nice suits and cigars might not want to walk their asses all the way down here. Yeah, we came down this road and we're like, carriages are not making it down this one, so everything would have to park up here. And there wasn't really many good places for anything to park. I think these bushes should be fine up here. We'll camp over, maybe over here somewhere, and then we can sneak over to the ledge and watch from there. Once you get deep enough. You're probably not going to climb on top of that rock formation. We could probably make do with one of these tents for a few days. What's this place called again? Plainview. I always forget. So he sent you the fake Rockstar tweet that said all the RDO passes were coming back and there was a new one coming out, and I said, this can't be real, and you were pretty excited, but then you saw the date. You then typed, my glimmer of hope was crushed, just like how August was crushed by that door. I wonder how he's doing. I haven't seen him since then. I figured he was gonna rest for a couple of days, so it's perfect for me to... Okay, why am I holding the fake map? Okay, stop it. Put the map away. Yeah, I haven't seen him since then. I figured I was going to come out of the desert for a few days and while he was resting, and then I'd be able to go see him. See how he's holding up. I ran into Layla briefly on... I can't remember. I was in town to buy supplies, and, you know, I saw some folks, and I was like, hello, I didn't feel like streaming. I think it was Sunday night. Might have been Monday. Either way, I didn't feel like streaming. I was too tired, and I just was going and getting some more water and stuff and more dog food. Ran to Layla. She said not much is going on. She's back from her eye surgery. Maybe it was Friday. It might have been Friday. No, I streamed Friday. It must have been Saturday after D&D. Or Sunday. I don't know what day it was. Leave me alone. These days have all fucking rolled together. Anyway, ran into her. She saw I was exhausted. She gave Rex a hug, which was sweet. Then I said, hey, I'm going back out to the desert. See ya. So I kind of left. Seemed like folks were kind of just grab-assing around town anyway, so no big deal. Can you get to Armadillo from up here? I guess you can. But for now, Rex has had a lot of days in the desert. I think it's time to realize that Amos isn't poking his head out for now. Moving his camp further downriver for some reason. We'll have to figure that conundrum out. I did go up and visited this camp up here again. I didn't see any scenes. I'm guessing it's Arlo's son, but I didn't see any scenes or anything, so I have no idea. I don't know where they're at with that story, or if they brought him in for a part. I have no idea. I have no clue. Last I asked, nobody knew about it, so. Yeah, medium mud patch can keep up with this regular gallop pretty well. Just the regular one. With the puppy, I was kind of doing the slow one for them to keep up, but pretty sure he keeps up pretty well with just this standard one. We're still filling out Atlas's lungs with more air and more strength in his legs. I think he's rank 8 now. So a couple more ranks and he'll be fully maxed. He's already pretty good for my purposes anyway. Can pretty much sprint to where we need to go. But Atlas is taken to the desert pretty well. No issues. He was just chilling on that island with us. Mudpatch was eating vultures. Hope he doesn't get sick because they're freaking carrion eaters. What's with him and birds, man? He just loves eating birds. Ever since I taught him to hunt turkeys, man. A little character quirk for him. He's a bird dog? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Are bloodhounds normally bird related, or are they just fox hunt related? I don't know when or why they were bred. I'm sure you all know better than me. He's definitely a hound dog, though. Bloodhounds as trackers. Well, that's good, because Rex is a pretty decent tracker. And that was the other thing. I was going to bring him along with tracking and stuff, but he's so fucking loud. I was hoping that when he became an adult, he would get a little quieter, but we'll never know. Unless I completely reset him and feed him 50 times, which is about every half hour, so 24 hours worth of feeds. 24, 25 hours. He's a voicey boy. Yeah, he's definitely got some vocals on him. Atlas is also very, very loud. We were coming back from buying water and he got spooked by a snake, and man, it was loud. But there are other times where he just stands there and I shoot wolves who attack us. Like, he doesn't even send me off. I'm like, all right, works for me. He's so big, he's not even afraid of wolves. It's great. I mean, sometimes he is, but there have been times where I've just stood shooting at the wolves and he hasn't moved an inch. I redid some of the scenes in Tall Trees to kind of refresh them, to clean up camps, and V let me know out of character that he also went out and cleaned up a couple of more of the camps, the ones kind of around the Aurora Basin. So I think we're at the point where we're just waiting for the dev team to upload the new Y map or whatever it's called up to Tall Trees, and then it'll be all nice and cleaned out. I think he wanted a little bit more RP, like from the law to collect the bodies, or from meds to collect med staff or whatever to collect the bodies, but that didn't really come to fruition. So I think they're just kind of pushing forward with it. I thought it was going to be a couple days anyway, since the weekend, plus he was injured, plus the funeral stuff. I need to go back and watch, just for RP's sake, the funeral stuff, but Rex is not that type of guy in general. Rex is like, dead is dead, you know? They're gone, and I'm sad, but he doesn't need to go visit a gravesite. Like I said, he's seen life leave the eyes of people at his own hands, so he knows that they're not really there. He knows they're gone. He doesn't need a grave to comfort him. I don't know if that's like a pessimistic or a pragmatic thing in his own, but I don't know. It's just the way I decided it with him, you know? Maybe because out of character, I don't want to be buried, I want to be cremated, maybe, you know, and, you know, when I'm dead, I'm gone. I don't want to be put in the ground as worm food. Burn me and, you know, spread me to the wind. I don't care. Is a little bit of fatalism in there? Probably. Thanks, Fear, for banning Mr. Inclusive Shortening 6 years, cheap viewers on Stream Boo. The fact that they still advertise makes you know that they are still... Oh shit. Where's my patch? There he is. It makes you realize that they are making money. And so people are paying them for followers. It's just crazy to me. I've been getting these for 5 years now, 4.5 years now, coming into my stream. It's just crazy to me. And it's the same stuff. It's Stream Boo or I can't remember. They used to big follows, and you know, now they're trying to get around the bans and stuff, but it just proves that they continue advertising, therefore they are continuing to make money, because they pay people to set up bots and stuff to come into streams to do that shit. But yeah, so I'm debating on replaying / restreaming The Last of Us 1 before Last of Us 2. What do you all think? It's been like 2 years since I played it. In fact, it was like 2 monitors ago, because I looked at the video and it was on my old ultra wide. I don't know if you all would enjoy it. I mean, it wouldn't be any like surprise since I have played it before, but I did only play it once. Like, granted, I watched the show as well, so I know the whole story, but maybe it would ramp me up into the second game. I don't know. They're bots. They do their thing. You stab them before tossing them to Twitch's mercy. You report all of them. Oh, okay. You think you played it before you started watching the stream? Yeah, actually, let me check when I did play that. It was when I took a pretty major break from streaming, and then I was kind of starting to ramp back up is when I did it. Let me look. I played it April of 2023, so it's been Basically 2 years. Oh, actually, yeah, it was right before you, because you started watching me when I did Tell Me Why, which was right after that. So you, like, barely missed it, Fear. This is the youngest account you've seen, only a few hours old. Yeah, they probably just randomized the names and shit. Let's see if anyone's in Blackwater. I think Rex definitely needs a bath, considering he's been out in the desert for 5 days, 4 days, 5 days. I mean, mostly. Like I said, he's come back into town for some water and stuff and some dog food, but... Oh, I should check if I'm in the TeamSpeak. I am. Okay. I see some horses. I don't know what I just ran over. Arden. A Turkman. I have some meat I could cook up. Gonna have him stay there. Guessing there's some folks in the saloon. They like to hang out in the saloon lately. Pound the meat. Which cash do I have? 20 bucks on me. Okay. I think that might be Snow's horse. I don't know who the Ardennes is, but... Can't see inside unless you actually go inside.
Yeah, no, she has the hat too. Oh. I don't understand, but okay.
Hey, Rex.
I don't like to have.
Hi.
Oh, hi there.
Hi there.
Hey, Rex.
Joseph, are you drunk? Why are you slurring?
Seen you in a while. Have you been?
Dusty.
Okay.
Can I get you anything?
I guess I need bath.
Oh, so you can get one around the corner here.
Okay.
Just be careful. The door kind of sticks sometimes.
Okay.
Hey, Rex.
How are you?
You know, all things considered, I'm doing all right.
All
You were
things?
kicked by a horse. So
Yeah, I was just kicking a horse a few minutes ago pretty badly.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
Uh,
How are you?
I take bath quick, then I come talk you all.
Of course. Go get comfortable.
Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Let's get all this desert out of me. It's this whole like second or third bath. Yeah, actually third, I think. He had one early, and then he had one when he was like soaking from and muddy from the river. And then this one. Your pet is hungry. Bullshit.
I'm gonna go take a bath now. Doors are locked. Don't come in.
I'm completely nude. Dear
Cormac,
God.
we can all hear you.
Okay.
Just saying.
Be back soon.
Okay.
All right, Rex.
Oh, do get on the cat. Huh.
Yeah, no, she's been here this whole time.
Francisco. Can we do a back door here? No. I thought August was telling me there was a back door somewhere. Some sneaky back door in case I needed to sneak, but now I don't remember where he told me. Shit. Barbershop? Barbershop. Yeah, thank you, Mir. Barbershop near the garden. Near the mud pit that they've turned into a local garden, I think. Alright, let's put on some fresh Blackwater clothes since we've been out in the desert for days and days and days. Alright. Gotta get my walk style back up. Why is his face looking all spotted? I definitely didn't have spots on my face before. Ah, this fucking game sometimes, man. New character creator can't come soon enough. I definitely didn't have freckles. But whatever. I don't want to load skin again because it took me 30 times to get eyes before I was streaming today. So I'm not doing that again. Where'd my guns go? What the fuck is going on with this game? Oh. When you go to the tailor's, or the bath probably as well. God, what are you freaking out about? I just got on you. That's all I did. Okay. Maybe the sun gave me some spots. Alright, he's bugged too, so... Yeah, he's bugged. I just gotta take him back to camp and just leave him there, I think. Where'd my knife go? What the... 2. Okay. Guns, knife.
door's getting locked.
That's good.
Yeah. So unfortunately, that back room is the only way you can get to a working stove for right now. But you just, you knock on the door back there and say, "Hey, is anyone in the bath?" And if no one answers, walk on in, I guess.
Yeah.
Much better.
Yes.
How you doing, buddy?
I do okay, I guess. Face feels a bit sunburned.
Yeah, we'll do it. Being out in the sun all that time. Any luck?
Watch camp. Last night was moved downriver, so now it's another spot, so I guess I watch again later. Thought was good time to come and get clean and check on things since it's been days and days.
That is true. We haven't seen you in a few days. We were starting to worry about you a little bit.
What happened here? Anything going on?
Well, I hired on Miss Rosalie to help me with Loon here.
Hello.
Oh, hi there. My name is Rex.
My name is Rosalie Rosen. You can call me Rosalie or Rose.
Rose probably easiest, if that's okay. Not too good with names.
Yeah, that's fine.
Rose. R. O. S. Rose. No, that would be Ross. How do you make it Rose? ROAS?
You add a. If you were going to spell it just Rose, then it is ROSE.
Oh, okay. ROSE.
Yeah,
Were you able to find his gun for him?
No, we don't have
there's
it,
a lot of
George.
ruckus upstairs.
Yeah, they like running around up there. They'll knock over tables and stuff.
Oh,
Or not tables, but chairs, rather.
Joseph, can you clean that up later?
I think that's Sapphire. I think
thought
that's
his name was Timothy.
No, it's Joseph.
Oh. Oh, I am really bad with names. Oh my god. Okay.
What?
How about her name? What's her name?
Um. Hold on. I got this. 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 No, no, no. Don't tell me. Don't tell. Because if you tell me and I still get it wrong, it's gonna be terrible. But if no one tells me anything and I still get it wrong, at least I'm learning.
Oh man, he's loud tonight.
Rosalia?
9.
That's closer than you usually are.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah. Okay. Rosemary?
9. You said that the other night.
That's the name of my horse, Franny.
I thought it was Hemlock.
I have several horses.
Okay.
I have Hemlock, Sable, Rosemary, and Rendezvous.
Frothy.
Oh, these two are not even hiding it anymore, are they?
What's that mean?
She's leaning into him.
It means like to meet
He's
up with
rubbing her
people.
back.
Ah, I've never heard that word.
I know it's not Rebecca. I know it's not Rebecca.
No,
'cause,
it's not Rebecca. Is a European name.
Well, that doesn't help me much.
I suppose a lot of names are European names.
Rosary?
Rosary?
That is a cross. Do I look like a cross with a man on it, dying?
That's a crucifix, but
I-
okay.
I
Rosary
plead
are
the
the
fifth, yeah.
beads, I think.
Oh, okay.
There might be a cross at the end
Okay.
of those beads, but they're prayer beads, right?
How about this? How about this? No more
Jesus,
more
what the hell's
whiskey
happening
for
up there?
Franny until he remembers my
I told
sweet
you
Well,
new
that's-
barkeep's
Francisco.
name.
I told you to write it down.
How you
Joseph.
did.
Oh,
Should've pulled
do
out your
you
book
drink
then.
a lot? Is that why you don't remember names?
No, I don't. I usually don't typically drink. No.
Don't typically drink.
Yeah.
Then why is it a threat that you withhold whiskey?
Because something's happened recently, and I've been drinking my pain away. I guess, as I've been told, in a very rude way. But yeah.
Ah. Well, is it not true?
It was true.
What's that?
Don't worry about it.
Is that why you don't remember my name?
Oh no, it's just, I have a terrible time remembering people's names.
Well, let
know how
me
long
tell
it-
you, you won't remember my name at the bottom of a whiskey glass.
That was lemonade.
It looks like a shot glass.
Would you like some lemonade?
9.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a number,
It's
but all right.
tinny. No.
Okay. I'll get it eventually. It does start with Rose, right? I'm not off on that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, hold on. I think I got this. I got this. Although I'm gonna hate it if it actually is it Rosalinda.
9.
That sounds about right.
Could have sworn it was
close.
that.
It's close.
It's basically like
Why
the
would you
same-
hate it if it was Rosalinda?
Oh, she.
Oh, is this a woman that broke your heart? Or is it your mother?
No,
Both
broke
can
my
do
heart.
that.
No, broke my heart, but also was the first person to stab me in the back.
Ah.
Anyway,
Well, I
not
do
important.
have a knife.
Okay, okay, hold on. No stabbing, please.
Wait, hold on. Okay, go ahead.
What?
That guy
listen, I don't
flinched
wanna
when
get
she pulled out
stabbed,
a
Okay,
Why
I
not?
already have enough.
pulled
I already
out a
have
smoke.
enough
9,
scars.
she had to light a
Expand
cigarette.
your horizons, Francisco.
Yeah, expand your scar horizons.
No, I have bullet scars. I have stabbing scars. Even burn marks on my arms. Guys, I don't need to expand my
Well.
horizons anymore.
Sure.
You are into
Don't
some
limit
very
yourself.
strange things if you've had that many scars.
Yeah, I used to be a
Excuse me.
sheriff.
Excuse me.
Ah.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Yeah.
I am mostly scar tissue by this point from bullet wounds and knife wounds.
You're mostly
Yeah.
wrinkles as well.
Oh, damn! Oh my
Point.
god, that is a
Instead of
Would you
great
like
point.
some tea?
Oh, not
Yeah.
anymore.
What's been
Where'd
going
you
on
go?
around the town?
Apparently, hurting people's feelings with words. Apparently, Jesus.
I
I
am-
speak only honesty.
I
Yeah, that's fair.
also
That is
am
very fair.
mostly scar tissue at this point as well.
That explains
But you
the
are
choking.
beautiful, scar tissue.
Everyone's scar tissue.
What?
What?
Hey,
That
funny.
explains the choking.
You just ran out of here, and I'm like,
Oh no,
poof,
no,
Huh?
never mind.
she's
Well, no,
gone.
what was that,
Excuse me.
Franny?
Go ahead.
No,
Go ahead,
Franny,
Francisco.
please
Go ahead.
expand on this.
Just keep going.
What?
It's funny. Keep going.
She started calling
What
him
do you mean
Franny
choking?
at some point. I must have missed that.
Oh no,
Would
McCormick's
you like to
choking,
be
yeah.
choked out?
McCormick does have a history
Yeah, McCormick has a-
of
history.
objective medical history of being choked out.
That is
That is
true.
a fact. That is documented.
McCormick?
Just put that back on.
Shall we?
See, we don't judge here in this here saloon, right, guys?
Your big EP. Yeah,
9?
I don't know how
But
long
I
we'll
will
go
bring up
tonight.
your propensity.
I just couldn't stay in the
Don't
desert
worry.
for many
Don't
more
worry.
I
days.
will bring
Honestly.
them up.
Most of the times he's been choked out, it's been by me.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like you, boss.
I like you too.
Oh yeah, the rope burns too. That's right. He likes
Mhm.
tied up.
Yeah, you know, you
Yeah.
need to be
You
treated
don't
for
like just
that.
standing around. I can't do it
It's
too
that
long. Yeah,
bad.
same. I'm
In
just catching
my
up on the
experience,
news,
there's
and then
lot
I'm
of
gonna
men
see if
just
there's
like
something
that.
I can do here.
Mm.
Yeah, that is true.
I don't.
Mm.
Saloon RP has its place. It's usually after adventures or whatever, and then I usually come in and have a drink for a little while or whatever, and then I leave.
Talk about the cat.
Oh
What
god.
cat?
Oh god. No. Yeah. Snow, you should bring that one up. I feel like that one's hilarious.
Ow.
It's more than like 5
just because
minutes
I'm
you end
mad
up on your
doesn't mean I
phone.
cover everything.
You have
Snow
Okay,
Snow
you
is
don't need to-
using you. Snow's using you as a little mouthpiece.
I know. And the worst thing is that I am willing to be that mouthpiece. Ugh.
He's over here, chat, 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 like a little bird peeping in your ear.
Peeping.
Okay.
Peeping.
don't peep.
Yeah, peeping,
I
peeping,
squawk.
peeping
Like
Tom.
somebody cut off his balls.
Peeping
Sound like
Tom.
snow.
Oh,
Oh
no,
my
see, that
God.
was McCormick
That
when
is
I
graphic.
stomped his balls.
Peeping
Oh,
Tom.
God.
You can climb on things
Wait,
and
how did
accidentally
you
break the
stop
glass
it?
so
Wait,
many
hold on.
times. Yeah.
When did this happen?
We are
Oh, yeah,
not.
no, yeah.
Well, you see,
Yeah, why
when a
don't
man
you
is
ask
lying
about this?
down, there is optimal
Well, see,
chance to stomp on his balls. I know
Yep.
these
Okay,
things.
okay,
Jesus.
wait, hold on. Why are you thinking? Okay.
I forget. For some reason, I was on the ground. Snow walked over.
For some
Bam.
reason. For some reason. He doesn't even
I
remember.
can't remember the reason I was on the ground.
It was
Did you
completely
know what I'm noticing here?
I'm noticing a trend. I don't.
No, other than
All right,
Layla,
sleep well. Thanks
and
for
her
stopping by. How
obesity
funny.
with, McCormick over there, which is fine. A lot
Thank
of you men
you.
seem to be hurting each other.
Hydrate. Thank you.
That's.
I actually don't get
most
hurt
of
all
it.
that often.
That is most.
Really?
Yeah, not anymore.
Let's go
Not
over here,
anymore.
Francisco.
Oh Jesus Christ! Wait, why? Why?
They're gonna
What?
start a
Just call me
kissing
Jesus?
club.
Jesus,
Don't
that's
do
what
it
I said, yeah.
upstairs.
name
Do
is
it down at the
Tom, not
Not being
hotel.
invited.
What?
I don't want to hear you. This was a thing. Is this
Oh,
floor?
God,
Is
don't
this
worry.
not
Is this how
I'm
things
already
are?
part of one. I'm
Mm,
already
is
part
this
of one.
is this how things are with you?
I'm already a bar one. I don't need to
Okay,
join
all
it.
right, okay.
You know what? Actually, so fun fact,
What's up,
Layla.
Max?
I used to run a saloon, like not run. I used to work in a saloon like this, and I used to hate to hear the people that were upstairs. It was terrible.
Oh yeah, no, I mean
terrifying.
with some folks upstairs in saloons, it's basically just public service announcement. You know what I mean?
Ugh.
Yeah, I think the last
would-
one
who
I
would do
heard.
that?
Yeah, no, the last one I heard was,
I remember what you confessed to.
I don't need to know this, guys. Please.
I
Oh.
don't want to do load skin for the darker eyebrows. They're just sun bleached. That's
I don't
all.
know. If that ever happens here, I have no qualms with opening that door, telling them to get dressed and go down the road to the hotel.
Yeah, what happens if they tell? You know what? Never mind.
You get
Actually,
it?
can I have
What
two
you
chili?
say? What you gonna say? What you are going to say?
Could I have two chili?
Do you want to chili?
Yeah.
Want some
McCormack,
excuse
can
for why
I
it's
talk
spicy
to you
so
for a
good?
bit?
Sure.
What were you going to say though?
What do you require, Mirix?
No require, just talk. You need help with anything? I need to go out and do something. How tracking that man doing?
Not very well. I lost him around Strawberry. We can ride up there and I'll show you where I lost him, but I have not been able to pick up his trail again.
Is he
I
though?
don't know if he's been quiet for a few days, not moving, or if I'm just not a good tracker in general. But I've looked high and low for this bastard, and I haven't been able to find anything.
Okay.
If you don't want to do that, though, I believe Anthony Lance is causing a ruckus in
Did you
New
get
Austin,
both balls there?
but that's not my jurisdiction, so...
Yes.
I've not seen him out there, but then again, I was kind of sleeping on an island for many days.
Oh, thank you.
No, I can go help track. What about this Baker fella? Did you find him?
We've got nothing on him. Not one thing.
I went to that camp out there up by Fort again, and didn't see any tracks or anything, so maybe who I saw moved to different camp. Then again, still may be Arlo's son. I don't know if you fixed all that or not.
I haven't been able to talk to the marshal about it recently. So, it's all that Kelly stuff has kind of ran into a halt. Because I rely on the marshal for most of my jurisdiction and intel.
Maybe they all moved on and whatnot.
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind if they did.
Okay.
It's very possible that Bobcat died of her wounds, because she had a stomach wound and she was drinking, and that would have made that worse. So she may have died by now, but we can't be sure. We don't have a body. But right now, fugitive is the main thing I've been working on. But I haven't been able to find anything, so it's greatly disappointing.
So you track
We can take
from
a-
mine all the way to Strawberry?
Hold on, let me make sure I get this right. So he was apparently up near Mount Hagen and continued south and moved into Big Valley and went to where went near where Clementine's buried and hiked over Mount Shawn and into Strawberry. Now, it's very likely that he was taking a break for a few days, because apparently what the doctor said in Strawberry is he had a lot of blisters on his feet and he wasn't look too good. So he's probably resting his feet for a few days before he continues his trek west or south or wherever.
You think you hear about whole story or not? Cause I found something. Seemed like he think he innocent.
Be quite honest, Rex. I only have his report. I don't know the details. I know what he did. I know that he needs to be arrested.
Well, I'm not
Others-
bounty man or lawman, so maybe I talk to him if I find him. You okay with that?
If you can talk, you may.
Maybe bring him in safe like, and I don't know.
If you're able to convince him to turn himself in, that'd be wonderful. But he is armed with a Lamette revolver and a Henry repeater.
Did you,
And he's, of course,
was
been
the,
convicted of 2
two
murders.
balls you just bought for the
So,
doctor's
I
tab?
mean,
But this whole time I track him, he has not hurt anyone.
Oh, okay.
well, hurting people does
Just let
attract
me know if
attention.
you are buying something off of the tab, and I will. I'll just
Good
check it out.
point. He did threaten, and he stole stuffs, but I
I'm
get
not one to
feeling he
question
not
someone's morals.
violent. Is that word? I get feeling he just is happy to be out.
Yeah.
He takes time to enjoy scenery and stuff. I don't know.
I thought that too, because when I was tracking him over Mount Shawn, I found on a very scenic ledge in the mountains. There's a cigarette butt on the best view I've seen in this state in a while, and
He wears a lot.
he
of
definitely
them.
appreciates nature, but he's out there most of the time, and he knew some natives up in Wapiti, so
Okay.
I don't judge him for anything. I'm just doing my job and trying to arrest him.
No, I understand, and you have to. I was just trying to get in his mind, you know. That's what I do when I track. I get in mind
get you.
of person, and
That might just be what I need to be able to continue following this trail, because currently it's going to be going on 3 days cold, so we can get out
3
there right
days.
now. Yeah,
Okay.
we can get out there now.
Let me take Pup back to camp, and then we can go. Okay.
All right then, meet me here. I'm going to say my little goodbyes.
Okay. I'll be back soon.
All right then. Thank you, Riggs.
All right, so this has been on the back of our mind. I know that the guy's been up in the mountains for a while, and it looks like I can't. He's just bugged. Come on, Mud Patch. I was thinking maybe the law was a little bored, or maybe they lost the trail or something, if they got any new information, and I could help with that since I'm in the slow burn tracker, you know. Hydrate fear, thank you. I thought that could maybe take our minds off the desert for a little bit. Otherwise, Rex is going to get obsessed and just be sleeping in bushes for the rest of his life until he sees Amos again. So it'd be healthy to do something, you know. There's no news on the remaining Kellys. He just gave me more information than Levi did about Bobcat, which is, it sounds like she got shot in the belly and was drinking pretty heavily, and probably not healthy for a belly wound. And then the only other thing on our list was tall trees, and we basically took care of that. So Casey's out there somewhere in the desert. Haven't seen many signs of him. He just said Lance is out in the desert, but I'm not going to mess with Lance unless he messes with the pup. I rolled my sleeves down after they were talking about scars and stuff, and Rex is a little self-conscious about his scars around new people. He doesn't like to explain his cigar burns, his collar burn. All right, let's check on the camp. It's been a few days. Oh. There's some stuff here that is not me. Alright, this one's me, I think. Large boot prints, hound dog prints, and horseshoe prints are in the general area. What's this one? A pair of boot prints evenly spaced lead to the rock and back to hoof prints. What's this one? A discarded match. A note would be tucked in the furs. Resident, please identify yourself and notify local law enforcement. What? Of any suspicious activity, there is a fugitive in the area. Oh. I guess that was McCormick. No. The law doesn't know I sleep here? A bed of furs and skins is nestled against the rocks is empty. I guess I'll tell McCormick since we're going to be going out. Okay, Mud Patch, you stay here. Scene. Adolescent hound dog wanders the camp, chasing the birds away happily. I guess I'll grab this piece of paper. A note be tucked in the furs. Resident, please identify yourselves. Okay, I'll delete that one. Wait, there's more. But wait, there's more. Large hoof prints leading out of the camp from Blackwater. Alright, well, I'll go talk to McCormick and hand him the note. You should keep working on your thing for dusk. You should. All right, let's go talk to McCormick. I don't know if he lost the trail in Strawberry or that's where the trail ended. But it would be good to know the entire trail just to get in Lewis's mindset. And if he thinks he might have missed something, then it might be good for that reason as well. Look at that dapper lad. The hoof prints to Blackwater might be McCormick's. Yeah, and it said law identify yourself, so.
Jeez. You're all right. You're all right. There you go. You're fine with that. Look at that. All right.
Rex. Just a question real quick.
Okay.
Okay. McCormick, I need to speak. Okay. So. I am planning. I think I mentioned this before that I was planning a series of riddles hidden everywhere in the state. Annalise.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
He's doing a scavenger hunt for Annalise.
I don't know if you have plans on Friday, but I was wondering if you would like to be a part of that.
How many days is that from now?
It's Wednesday, so 2 days.
2 days. Should be okay.
Okay. Okay. And I will come up with a riddle, and then have you go out to a location, and then she's going to come to you, and she's going to ask you for the riddle, and it is a part of a greater plan. Which hopefully
Okay.
will go well. I'm going to propose.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thought you were already married.
You know, so many people have said that over this past week, and I've been trying to figure out if I can get some people for this. Yeah.
I'm not
No,
too
we're not there.
up on social news, I don't think. But that's good idea. Have Big make her go around, answer riddle, and then you give her the final question.
Yes, exactly. And you know what? It's gonna be a riddle that I had asked her the first day I met her, so it's gonna come full circle. It'll be great.
Nice big circle. Yes, I help if I can.
Big circle. Okay. Appreciate that. Let you get back to you.
Okay.
Alright, good luck. And don't tell anyone about this.
Okay.
1 second, I'm gonna grab the Debbie here.
Who is that? Just saw someone stroll in there. So he's going to do a scavenger hunt. I forgot to mention that when I ran into him yesterday, he's been planning on setting this up too. And he just said it was kind of a puzzle for her. And then now at the end of it, it's going to be a proposal, which is very sweet.
Never mind, he's off duty. I'm not gonna disturb him.
Okay. I found this note in my camp. Do you,
Where's your camp?
just over hill by river shortcut, up on
Oh, yeah,
edge.
I left that.
You need something, or?
Well, I was I didn't know who was there and like the fugitive in the area. I don't know.
Oh, no, that my camp.
All right. Then.
Probably if I was here, you would have seen Mudpatch running around, but since I was out in desert with him, that's why.
I probably would have recognized Mudpatch. Alright, good to know. Because we have someone camping out on the lake that I've found, and I have no clue who they are, and apparently they will shoot anyone who steps from their island, according to the note that is on their island.
Out in Big Lake back there?
Yep, out on Flatiron. Recently got a steamboat that I've been scooting around in out there.
I went out to islands weeks ago looking for Ball, but we didn't find it out there.
Found the wreck of an old ship on one of the islands. It was quite interesting.
We looked at that, really old.
Yeah. One of those old sail ships.
But that's like third wreck boat I've seen, so we know that when it's stormy, that river hard to be boat person on. Scavenger hunts are fun, but not the one you did today where your team decided to dead
Now, do
sprint.
you want to start at the beginning of where the trail starts over on Mount Shong? Or would you like to start in Strawberry, where I lost him?
You show me where you lost, and maybe I go back and figure out from there.
I'll show you the place just outside of Strawberry,
Okay.
where I saw, well, where I found the tracks leading in. He's still on foot, so
I think he traded his horse for mountain gear.
that's what I gathered when I was up there with Peter. Let me tell you though, trekking this guy, I've never encountered so many wolves in all my life. I think I killed at least a dozen in one night.
When we were up there north of Anstown, I think it was about that many too. Tracking him. You heard from Dorian or seen him around?
I have not, unfortunately.
Maybe to the blue house with no way in? The time traveler house? No, the time traveler house has a way in. If I know V, he's probably going to be staying in a place that you
So,
can't get in.
It's right here where I found him, going into town. So, naturally, I rode into town and began looking for any type of clues I can find. And it seems like he stopped at a few businesses. The first one that I can gather is the hotel here, where he took a bath, and the owner said he was profusely dirty and very smelly.
After all that running, probably.
After that, he stopped at the general store and got a change of clothes in exchange for some bear claws, which he had. I did not get a
Okay.
description of the type of clothes he was wearing, unfortunately, and it seems like they don't work. But it seems like a different changes of clothes. Then, over at the lumbering place here, it seemed like he was looking for work and to sharpen axe heads, from what the owner said. Then finally, where I lost him The last sign of him here was over at the doctor's where he got treated for the blisters on his feet. After that, I looked all over Strawberry, all around Strawberry, and I could not find any sign of him.
Okay. Think they maybe be hiding him here if he was looking for work. Maybe they don't know.
I mean, I asked about everyone here.
Okay.
It's entirely possible.
Okay, I look around and see if I can figure out what's happening.
I might just need another pair of eyes looking at this, because, my God, am I stumped.
More eyes sometimes better. Plus, like we mentioned in town, you may look at it with law eyes, and I look at it with other eyes, you know.
You're more of an outdoorsman than I, so, and this fella's an outdoorsman too, so you might have a better idea of what his next move might be.
Haven't been able to figure it out so far, but I have been able to track, so we shall see, I guess.
But if you're looking for a direction, which I think he would go, it's probably just further south towards Blackwater, Tall Trees, that area. I assumed he was probably going to go to Tall Trees because it offers more cover for him, but like I said, no signs of him, no matter where I looked.
Seems to like tall, high places, so lots of trees there, maybe not so tall or high, but there's nice cliff looking out over desert further on. Very high, very tall. But yes, there are some mountains up there too, I guess, when you can get above trees.
He's certainly proved himself to be a proficient mountaineer.
Well, he's got picks and stuffs for feet and stuffs, I think, based on stuff I saw in snow.
Yeah. Well, you can take a look around here, but I'm mostly just going to be following along and see if you can find anything I missed.
Okay, I look around. You're still tired? So we lost him here at the doctor's. Hi there, miss. Can you tell me what you told McCormack? Can't say I've seen sores on someone's feet that bad in a while. Hope he thinks about packing extra socks next time he goes hiking up in the mountains. Oh, damn, these are about to expire. Hi there. Someone came in looking for work? It's good to have someone came in looking for some work, even if it was for a day. Had this fella passing through sharpening axe blades for a little bit of cash. They tracked him all the way over Mount Shan, which is a pretty lengthy path from the mining camp down into Big Valley and over the mountain. I might go and see that before it expires just to see it. Hi there, miss. Someone came through and traded... Okay, had a gentleman come in and traded me some nice bear claws for a few sets of clothes. These will make for nice jewelry. Interesting. He's gonna need somewhere to stay if he's in town. Man came in saying he just got done with a weeks-long hike. We gave him a complimentary bath since he smelled so foul. At least he had fresh clothes to put on. He came here after he bought his clothes. Okay. Maybe he escaped out the window? Oh, it's locked. That's the bath. Dinky took bath after he got clothes.
Mm.
She said he had some nice clothes to put on, so...
Oh.
But I think maybe you're right. He came in, went to store, sold stuffs, got clothes, got bath, came looked for work, and he got some money for sharpening axes, and then got his feet looked at. He would need somewhere to stay, I think.
That's what I've been wondering. Because where would he be staying all this time? And I've given pretty much all the area around here with camps a good look. Unless he's, you know, living under a bridge or something.
Oh, hi there, horse. I'm gonna go talk to the trapper. Because if he had grizzly stuff to sell, maybe... You talked to a trapper?
I did.
Okay.
Didn't say anything. Or didn't know anything.
Well, I can see why the trail went cold. It doesn't mean he's not in the area. He had friends and thieves that he was trying to contact. Could have tried sneaking in the back door of this hotel here. But where would he sleep in town? If he had blisters all over his feet, it makes me think that he would need to rest. You will see man coming through, maybe hobbling on feet with bruises. Blister. No? Okay. Well,
Same result.
just started, but yeah, I don't know. I thought with hurt feet he would need somewhere to sleep, you know. Let his feet rest.
I mean, I've looked all across this town and haven't found anything. And around any raised malaria.
Maybe he's just hiding out somewhere. It's tough with all these people in and out. There's no good tracks to follow. I mean, I know his shoe size by now, but he also changed shoes, so... Well, I think I'll stay and look a while. You don't have to stay, but I think I'm coming up same, and maybe I'll find something and let you know. I don't know.
Alright then. As always, I greatly appreciate it, Rex. It's
It gives me something to do, and I can help any way I can, you know.
yeah.
Keeps me out of desert for a little while.
Well, hope you found something, because time's running out for Bill to stop this guy before he gets out west where I can't stop him.
I'll keep looking, and I come and find you if I find anything.
Oh, just, out that direction, that way is a old logging camp, pretty much abandoned, but some moonshiners have taken up resident there. I know about it. You don't have to tell me. It's just be aware of it. I don't know if they're gonna be there and if they're skittish, so just be aware if you have that direction.
That building up on hill over there.
It's like in a low spot.
I think I know where you mean.
You'll know when you see it.
Okay.
But once again, thank you. If you come up with anything, please let me know.
Okay.
If not, well, we did our best.
Okay.
Usually this bastard gets tipped off by, people tip us off about him eventually, but who knows? Might be lost in the wilderness.
Okay, I keep looking.
That you would do.
It sounds like he did find the end of the trail, but I want to make sure nothing got missed. It sounds like he caught the end of the trail. All the way from the mining camp down here to Strawberry. Sounds about the length he would have gone. And he can blend in with the town if he's looking for work or whatnot, which would be pretty easy. Saving up money to maybe buy a horse. He's got new clothes. He's not breaking the law anymore. He's trading for stuff. He's not desperate anymore. So now he's going to be a thinker, you know? He's going to be a thinker and start planning more concisely what he needs to do now that he's down from the mountains. You were thinking near the stables? Yeah. I mean, it's definitely going to be a place I'm going to look. I'm sure McCormick did. It sounds like he's exhausted all of his options, and he tracked him all the way from the mining place in the snow down into across Mount Shan. It doesn't mean he's staying in town. It just could mean he's in the area, you know? But this will give us a little something to do right now, for now. Get us out of the desert. Try to get in his mindset. If he still thinks he's innocent, McCormick might be right. He's trying to slowly make his way out west. But why would he have gone north so much? Unless he knew somebody was tracking him, which it's possible. I mean, we weren't the only ones tracking him. I think Clem tracked him before she died up to the mining camp and spread that news. And we weren't exactly quiet when we were there at the mining camp. But if he came down from the north all the way over Mount Shan, which is that one right up there, then I think he's done with the mountains. But he could also be hiding for his feet, needing a wagon or something. But he could also, there's a lot of little ledges to look in this town to see who's coming in and out. Like this owl here has the right idea. McCormick still seems to have a little bit of a hard-on for player campsites. But not once have we seen an actual player campsite from Lewis. We know he likes high places. He was up the mountains and he came down into Strawberry. I'm going to have to check to make sure he came into Strawberry and wasn't into Strawberry another way and then went back up in the mountains or something. But I'll trust McCormick for now that he came into Strawberry from the mountains. We'll hunt around for him for a while and see if we catch anything of it. But I feel like, based on previous lengths of travel, why would he have blisters on his feet? I thought he had snow gear and stuff. That's interesting to me. Maybe his feet froze. While he was walking up there. No, he had furs and stuff because the footprints were wider, you know? Could it just be from all the walking? That's possible. He did a lot of running too. Since he was in prison, he probably didn't do too much walking. And then he had a horse for a few days, and then he was walking basically from Wapiti all the way to here via the snow as well. He seems to be trying to earn an honest buck, which is an interesting take of events. He was desperate when he was in Saint Denis, desperate for new clothes, desperate for scissors, and desperate for this. But now it's more collected, you know? It's more concise. It's more intellectual, which is tough because Rex is not an intellectual. He can track, but he's not the smartest. But if he didn't have much on under it, thick socks or the like, blisters could still happen from walking a bunch. That's right. One of the people in Strawberry did mention thicker socks are definitely needed next time. I was just trying to see if there was any, like, scenes about someone creeping around the outside looking in the horses, but I feel like he's moved beyond the whole let's get really secretive and sneaky. He's got new clothes. He's got a little money for sharpening axe heads. And then he may not be as desperate, but he's still being cautious, you know? Strawberry is well traveled enough that we wouldn't probably see tracks until we were outside. Don't you fucking do it. Not in the mood, pigs. I still feel he would need to rest somewhere. I still feel they're like with the boils or the blisters, even if they were taken care of, I feel like he'd need to stop and rest somewhere. That's the first feeling I'm getting about that whole set of scenes in Strawberry. If he just blended in, then I think McCormick did accurately track the trail into Strawberry. If he's just blending in Strawberry, you know. Okay. If he was trying to cover his tracks, he could have gone down the river. But I don't see why he would need to. He's got new clothes. He's got some money. He's trying to maybe earn a little living here in Strawberry for the next little bit. Somehow. And this could be the end of the trail. I'm just looking for more just in case. But this could be a natural end of the trail that McCormick ran all the way from the mining camp through Big Valley over Mount Shan to here. I still think with the Thieves Landing thing on the first day, or maybe on the second day of tracking, the Ansberg stuff, like Dorian said that someone was trying to send to Thieves Landing from the Ansberg post office. See, all of these places up here, great places to hide, to look down into Strawberry without being seen. Great places up here. You could watch the whole world go by here in Strawberry without many people seeing you from up here. So that's what I was thinking. Maybe there's some indication of him up here if he's just trying to see if he's being followed at this point or not. A lot of fucking raccoons around. Sometimes there's wolves that spawn over here, so gotta be a little careful. And also be careful not to fall on my ass. Dang, it's cold up here, 35 degrees. Should probably put my coat on once I get back to the horse. I think mostly McCormick's progression in the town was accurate, minus he said hotel first, and I feel that the hotel was after he got his clothes. I just feel like there'd be some little indication is if he was out here still somewhere in town. Rented a room to a fella who paid me, you know, by the day or something, you know. That's why I was looking at those rooms for rent over there to see if there was anything. And now that McCormick's not here, I'm going to go ahead and look in this house over here instead of just going around it. Anybody in this place? gets buggy and freaks out right there. McCormick won't go into places like I will. Not without a warrant.
How are you, mister?
I'm okay. Hey, you see a man kind of limping around last couple days here? Okay, you start conversation, then don't finish. Fine.
Mister?
Oh, all right. We're just... Atlas want to say hi.
Waiting on the range.
I am glad that someone did follow all of his trail to here, at least. I was worried that that RP was not going to happen with all the other stuff going on, you know? Bulky footprints join the trail heading into town. Okay. So he still had his bulky boot prints with the snow gear, like fur. Okay, so we definitely went into town. Is that another one that I missed? It's just the moonlight catching the weeds and flowers. There's still some nooks and crannies in this town that can be checked. Just in case, I guess. You don't want to hitch to that hitching post that's right there? Okay. How about a tree? Hey, there's a card for you, Mir. What is that? I can't see from this angle. That is the Ace of Swords? I don't know. Where would he have gone after the doctors? Can basically be anywhere in town. Maybe that is the vibe. Just blend in with town, you know? Always good to have a second set of eyes on this sort of thing, though. Different mindset than the law. Thinking on these cliff overlooks, maybe. I don't know. Something swords. It had a crown, though, too. I don't think there's a crown of swords. This spot right here reminds me of when me and someone robbed somebody of a horse and got shot at when I kind of had an early version of Zip that was a little bit more shady. He wasn't looking. We snuck in and robbed his horse. We told him we're taking your horse, and then he started shooting at us as we ran away. Good stuff. Oh, hi, dear. I feel like he's still in town. I feel like he's hiding out somewhere in town. And they're just... I may have missed a scene that indicated he rented a room or he's sleeping somewhere. Or maybe he broke in somewhere that I missed. It's funny, at this angle, that rock over there kind of looks like a dog face. Well, more like a Falcor from Neverending Story a little bit. Like a sideways teeth grinning thing. All right, let's not fall. He usually sleeps in somewhere that we can't get to. He climbs up somewhere to somewhere we can't get to. It's different. Like if the trail ends here, it's a little different than the past few times. You know? Like, first one, he was up a hill over in Ansburg. Second one, he was up a hill beyond Wapiti. I never saw it, but I obviously heard about it. Third one, he was at the top of the mining place. Beyond us being able to climb up there. So if there's no indication of him leaving town... It makes me think he's still here. Is maybe sleeping out on a roof somewhere or somewhere high up. No indication that he climbed up here. Shit. Yeah, I didn't mean to do a swan dive off of that thing. That hurt a little. Still not under half, though. There's definitely mountains over there. The ones we chased August through. So Friday, it looks like I'll be part of the scavenger hunt. That'll be cool. For Annalise. But don't tell anybody. Rex can keep his secrets. Even when we were arrested, we didn't give up Dorian. I was coming over this way because I knew you could get a good view from over here, and I know he likes views, so maybe just in case, I don't know. I mean, but after being on top of Mount Shan and seeing a view over there, this is probably pitiful compared to it. I don't think you can get on top of those split rocks there. I might go down there and check. I know there's a camp, a prop camp in between those two rocks. Down there, you can kind of see it. I'm sure McCormick checked. It's the spot where Micah was hiding out after Strawberry? No, that's too close to Strawberry. I don't remember why he was hiding out there. I really don't. In the story mode. Well, shoot. Yeah. I mean, the vibe right now... Post-game? Maybe it was something post-game. Maybe it was a bounty hunt with John and Sadie. I just remember going in there for a side quest or something. I thought Micah was hiding out there one time. I don't remember. It's been years since I played the base game. Well, not really. I've got a save on there somewhere that I was messing with mods. But it's been years since I played it all the way through intentionally. Post-game is John and Sadie hunting Micah down, but you're not as familiar with the map. Yeah, I thought maybe someone had information there. I don't remember. Oh, there's a snake. Who are you hissing at? Oh, you just died. Okay. You tried going up the hill and you died. There's a free couple bucks. He's like, yeah, I'm just gonna die on this hill right now. Oh, it might be one of the snakes that I don't get money for. There's a couple snakes that you don't get money for. I haven't killed snakes in a while. Timber rattlesnake? Maybe. I was thinking the cold water to maybe heal the blisters or something. To help heal the blisters. He's just in town somewhere, I think. Unless we see indication that he's left town, I'm guessing he's in town. But this time there was no indication of sleeping anywhere in town either. Let's see if we get anything for this one. $2.25 for that one, nice. There was a certain type of rattlesnake that I wasn't able to get anything from. Oh, dude. He was coming fast. It's also possible someone accidentally deleted the scenes, too. When you give the ability for anybody to delete scenes, which should happen, because, you know, you leave a note for somebody, they should be able to take it down. Sometimes people accidentally delete things. But if it's just one that's deleted, you know, like the way out of town or whatever, then there would be more past that one, you know, unless someone was maliciously deleting, which I don't think they were, because they wouldn't be deleting the other stuff. I mean, there was other stuff in town, you know. So I'm starting to get the feeling that he's in town, blending in with the crowd. Which means if he's out of the shadows, blending in with the crowd a bit more, then maybe we're actually at some point going to see him in character. All right, let's go check the between those two taller rocks. Just as kind of a gut check, not a actual I think something's going to be there, but just to get it off of our minds kind of check, you know. Better drink something. There's no water pumps in Strawberry for some strange reason. The other thing is, if he was getting work sharpening axe heads, maybe he's gonna do a lumberjack thing, you know? Maybe he's gonna use lumberjack as a cover or something. Could always come down to the lumber place and just kind of, you know, put these clues together maybe. I don't think you can get up on top of either of those peaks, so... looks empty, Atlas. But yeah, this was the camp I was talking about, Fear. I think you're right. John and Sadie maybe get information about Micah here. I have a connection with Micah at this place. Maybe it was his old camp or something and we looked around. Maybe something like that. Something like that. I don't remember. Yeah, I'm kind of stretching large here. That's where Micah hides after Arthur rescues him from Strawberry Jail in Act 2. Okay. So I was right. I just was second guessing myself. So my stretch here is maybe the lumberman told him about work out here. If the guy's actually looking for work and actually looking to make some money. Let's go talk to the foreman or whatever in the building. Even though there's not one on this server. Usually it's a person here who sells axes, but just in case. No, okay. Yeah, this was a stretch anyway. That was a pretty big stretch. I was thinking just maybe, you know, just maybe. Wonder if August needs more wood, but I can't carry that shit around all the time. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so we've checked all the entrances and exits into Strawberry, and we haven't seen anything. So I think McCormick accurately had the trail dried up. Unless there was a spot where, you know, someone stepped up to the edge and then we missed a tracking. Stepped up lifted themselves up a ledge or something and we missed the tracking from there. That's always possible. But I'm feeling right now that McCormick did the accurate tracking from the mining camp into Strawberry. But there's a lot of ways to sneak in and out of Strawberry. There's so many little ledges and rocks and grass and bushes and... Okay, doctor fixed him up. It's probably the last clue. He came in, went to the general store, traded some bear claws, so he probably shot a couple bears over in Big Valley. Coming down from the in that spot over there where there's like 3 grizzlies. Went into the bathhouse, got a bath, put on new clothes, came down here, did a little work for the lumberman, and then ended his day getting blisters checked. I feel like he's got to hold up somewhere for a couple of days, which he has done now. I mean, the trail is 90 hours cold, out of character. This is me saying this out of character. Can't say I've seen sores on somebody's feet that bad in a while. Hope he thinks about packing extra socks next time he goes hiking up the mountains. You're not a medic. First aid, bandages, water and bread. That's cool they added water and bread to the doctor's office. Kind of like that, actually. Not many places do it like that. Yeah, no, I would still think maybe out this way somewhere. I don't know. I still feel there's like at least one scene we're missing somewhere. Some sort of scene indicating leaving or indicating sleeping here. This feels like pass through, you know? Minus the feet thing. Let me just zigzag in this section here. This one's an easy one to get up. Because they're basically going to be gone this time tomorrow. If no one's seen anything since then... I've seen people, like, camp against this rock before. Like this side especially. Keeps them away from prying eyes and strawberry, and then you can't really see much from anywhere else. Any progress? Hey, Dave. No, I think I've hit the same dead end as you have. I've looked at all the nooks and crannies I can mostly think of. I don't see any indication of him leaving town. So I think you're right in your assumption that he's probably still in town somewhere. My guess is he's trying to go legit, blending in with the crowd, blending in with the populace, you know, now that he got strawberry clothing, did a day's honest work. I just was expecting maybe just one more scene to be found of him indicating sleeping somewhere or indicating leaving. And then, you know, there's a lot of inference here. There's a lot of assumptions that I'm going off of, which is a little bit harder when it's not as straightforward. But Yeah, I think McCormick tracked accurately. Sounds like the story was mostly there from the mining camp through Big Valley to here. I'm just not seeing the next steps, you know. So I think he's probably in town, just blending in with the populace. Maybe trying to go legit. I even went over to the lumberyard since he had his axes, he helped the guy sharpen his axes. Maybe the guy, it was pure inference, you know, maybe had the guy say, oh yeah, you can cut some wood for me too. I was looking for something there, but no, I think you had it, I think you got it pegged here. Like I said, I was hoping for one more little scene, and there may be one that we missed, like a dirty boot print up the edge of a rock, and then, you know, there's another section going, but I think you might have got it. And distance-wise, that's pretty much what they've kind of been, each of the big sections that we've done. You know, previously he had a horse, so he could go a little bit further. Now he's on foot, so he can't go as far, but still, that's a pretty big run down from the mining place through Big Valley here to Strawberry. So yeah, even Rex is mostly stumped here. Not seeing any indication that he leaves, so I think we will have to assume that he's in town. I just figured he'd need to rest his feet with all those blisters, or something else that I might have missed. Thinking there was an upstairs, but I was thinking of a different server that had an upstairs in this one. It was good to have someone come in looking for some work, even if it was for a day. Had this fellow passing through sharpening axe blades for a little bit of cash, and then he went to the doctor's. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe he's just blending into town. Trying to seem legit one way or another. I checked these rooms for rent. Yeah. I checked most all the nooks and crannies I could think of in the town and around the edges and outskirts. Didn't see any indication on the main roads going in or out, or the couple of sneakier ways going in or out, so I think we may have to assume for now that he's in town somewhere. Just somewhere we can't get to or see. I feel like I missed a scene somewhere, but I don't know if you had that feeling as well, but I feel like I missed a scene somewhere. You feel like you missed something that would give you some sort of conclusion. Yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting too. It's like we know he came through, but did he stay? And is there something that we miss continuing, or did the scenes accidentally get deleted, or are we missing something that indicated that he rented a room? That's kind of the vibe that I'm feeling as well. Just like something that indicates, like previously, that okay, this is the end of this one for now. And it may be just a change up, you know? It may be just a change up. Even now that he's not running, he's not following the patterns. I don't know. He's not following previous pattern. He's changing it up. He's becoming more intellectual. He's trying to blend in. He knows he's maybe being followed, but not really being followed at this point. I mean, the only other thing I can think of is he's walking main roads and we're missing, you know, a break off of the trail somewhere. That's the only other thing I can think of. Or like I said, like a leg up into one of these, you know, one of these spots that gives you a leg up, and then we're missing the next set of trails out of Strawberry. Which is why I went up and down the river a little bit too, was because if you want to cover your tracks, you go into the river and disappear for a little bit. But I didn't see anything for a good ways down the river either. And I don't think now that he's been here, he's acting all that shady or sneaky now. So it's like a mindset change. But it could be, you know, V changed it up. That's 100% possible that he changed it up this time, or both of us have missed something. Which is 100% possible. But I definitely think, as of right now, we can infer that he's in town. He's in Strawberry somewhere. I think that's a pretty accurate statement. But I'm glad that you followed the trail all the way from the mining camp to here, because I always like to make sure everybody, you know, does the RP justice, and when someone lays down a whole big giant track of scenes, that it doesn't just get forgotten, you know? So when someone's able to track it, that's always nice. And if he did go west into Tall Trees, there's 2 or 3 easy paths over that way too that could be easily missed. You figured you'd backtrack to see what he was up to on the way there. That's why you found the cigarette butt on the mountain. That was a nice find that really adds character to this guy without even knowing him. No, I totally agree. I definitely like trying to find everything more about his personality as well. But that's like, you mentioned the site, the beautiful best spot on the mountain. That's like the 5th time we've seen that. So we know he loves good views and high places. But a story can still be told through scenes, and it's very interesting to track something like this. I did this a few times, similar, for four and a half years ago, which really got me into it, got me slowing down, got me looking around and trying to get in the mindset of the person I'm tracking. Wondering what the hell they were up to, and I mean, so I have two gut thoughts here. One gut thought is he's in town, he's trying to blend in, he needs to heal his feet. And the other gut thought is his feet really hurt from all this walking. He's going to need a horse soon. And so he's trying to earn some money. I don't know if McCormick knows anything, you know, in the initial report of the person, besides it was two murders, but there might be something indicating what he used to do beforehand, and maybe that would help indicate what he might go back to. Which could help us a little bit as well, but that's what happened originally with an escaped convict I tracked 4.5 years ago. Was he was a shopkeep or something like that, and so once he tried to start blending into town, we were able to figure out that well, we weren't able to actually resolve the RP, which kind of sucked, but once he was able to blend into town a little bit, we were able to kind of figure out that he was trying to get a job as, you know, an assistant shopkeep or something like that. But yeah, my two gut thoughts are feet resting and money for horse. And trying to blend in. I missed. Which is fine. I'm not seeing any walking tracks on any of the ways out of town, so it's either really, really sneaky spots that we're missing, or he's in town. Still. Which makes the most sense since you tracked him that far, he's got blisters. It just makes the most sense that he's still in town. I'm just kind of triple checking to reaffirm my gut instincts on this one, you know? Kind of just doing a big circle of the roads coming in and out just in case. You're hungry, Fear? What you gonna make? What time is it? 9? I had a bit of an early dinner, but I might have to get a snack at some point here. I don't think we're probably gonna go too much past the reboot. I don't have much going on tonight. You ate some leftover tortellini. I just think I'm starting to get a headache because of I moved 2 fridges today for my mom, and it's more of a neck ache than a headache, you know? And I'm like, ooh, do I need food? And I'm like, wait a second, how many calories have I had today? I should be okay. Leftover tortellini. Good stuff, good stuff. And my guess, since I've checked so many cliffs and edges and stuff and didn't see any footprints leading to them or anything, is he probably hasn't decided which way he's going to be going, you know? But I'm still happy we talked to McCormick about it. It gave us something to do today besides sit around in the desert. Might make some late night ramen. Sounds yummy. I made up some shrimp tonight, dipped in butter. Oh, Fear, you know that Amish rolled butter that I showed you earlier? It's not the best on steaks, but when it's melted butter, it's actually pretty tasty. I don't know why. It was too sweet for a steak, you know, but it was really good when it was melted with the shrimp for some reason. I don't know. I gotta keep two types of butter for a while. I still need to go get some more Kerrygold because that's my favorite to go with steaks. I mean, he could have easily grabbed one of these horses, but then this wagon dude would have said something, you know? Wagon dude would have said, "Yeah, I saw someone come and steal a horse," and but I just don't think he's in the aggressive mindset anymore. I think he's in more of a relaxed mindset. Yeah, I just feel like he's in a more relaxed mindset, and he's maybe wanting to blend in a little. There's also still in the very back of my mind the stuff to Thieves Landing, and there is a telegram thing here that he could use if he's still trying to get in contact with someone in Thieves Landing. That was early days, though, you know? So I don't know if he's still trying to do that. You see a man limping around town last couple days? Nothing? Okay. Checked under there. Checked around all this stuff. Checked back behind the Welcome Center. Checked up behind these rooms for rent. Checked around all these little cliff sides. Yeah, I mean, I'm just feeling that we're meant to believe he's just blending in town. That's the only thing I can think of, and it is a little bit of a change since the first 3 legs of this whole thing, but I think that's what we're meant to believe based on the scene work. Yeah, I'm not really getting anything else, so I guess that's that for now. I mean, unless there were some clues on some clues that I'm not knowing on his path from the mines to here that could lead us to something else, but we're still not seeing any exit scenes, you know? Exit or sleep scenes. So I don't know. I just don't know. Damn, dude. It's just a snake like a mile ago. Sure we'll find out soon enough? Yeah. I think you did the due diligence, and then the second set of eyes with me doing the due diligence kind of indicates that maybe this is where it was supposed to end. I mean, I've been known to miss scenes too, but I would say generally we're probably right. Or we just missed a leg up out of town, you know, and And then there was a secret path somewhere, but I'm not seeing it. So this logging camp here must be what McCormick was talking about. I have seen this before, but I'm gonna go ahead and keep our distance. I haven't seen whatever scenes they are saying that they're gonna shoot anybody coming close. Horseshoes are damaged. Go buy new in the stable. Okay, I think that's the first time with Atlas actually. So luckily we're very close to a stables. Do I have the cash? I do. You think next week you're going to make some cabbage soup? I thought I heard someone coming behind. Yeah, but in general for Lewis, I feel that the desperation is gone, whatever desperation there was. I don't know why he needed to go to the mining town and then just come straight back down. Maybe there was something up there. Maybe he used to work as a miner and saw that it was closed down. He did tell a camper in the snow that he was heading to that mining camp, but he knew it was abandoned as well. Then he comes down out of the snow, down to here, and then starts to re-enter society. Strawberry's a great place for that as well, because, you know, it's kind of right in the middle of the map. Easy to blend in.
Morning.
Alrighty. Oh, I meant to write him. There we go. Alrighty, back to Blackwater, I guess. Oh, hi there, Senate. How you doing tonight? I am the Senate. Doing well, good. Sounds like you got some plans for Friday. Thanks for offering Rex to be involved there. Been being a busy bee running around the state. Once you get all the spots picked out and the words that people say, let's hope Rex doesn't screw it up too bad for you. Of course they want in. Be a quest giver. Everybody loves a quest giver. That's why I try to get people out of town so much. Hasn't been happening too much lately. There haven't been like big piles of people in town that I've been like, hey, you want to go check this thing out, you know, like I used to, but still, everyone likes to do it when it comes along. And I always like to get out of town. I always have to have a little bit of a change of scenery. I can't sit around for hours. I didn't realize that bell tower was blue trimmed. Very interesting. Yeah, been quiet the last few nights. I think the bug mixed with everyone's still kind of a little hungover from the permas recently and stuff. Hoping the population picks back up again and people will start playing a little bit more. The bugged mud patch is still in the middle of town. Probably will be until I log off. Looks like everyone went to bed. Which is fine. I wasn't going to stay up too much later anyway. I just wanted to run around a little bit. It's been several days since I've streamed, even if I have popped in very briefly without much else going on. I run around a little.
Morning, friend.
Oh, hi there. Someone's claimed one of the islands out in the lake, according to McCormick, which is kind of funny. Oh, that was the come here and get shot, not the moonshine nurse. It's easy to scare people off, even with scenes. If your character's aggressive, then that's one way to do it with scenes. Always gives a good vibe. How we doing on ammo? We're actually doing pretty good on ammo. Maybe one more box of rifle.
Morning to you.
Oh yeah, island you say. Well, according to McCormick. He said he was out on a steamboat and saw someone being a little aggressive. Well, he saw scenes of being aggressive, I should say. Still got that repeating shotgun in here no one's bought. Alright, over 40 on each of those. We're good. You are dirty as hell, Atlas. That's all right. Yeah, I think we'll head to camp and just call it a little early tonight. I'm kind of sore from both. This is week 4 of my muscle workout. Today was an off day, a rest day, but I went and helped my mom move 2 fridges, so that was painful. I did want to get out of the desert. I did want to stream again since it's been a few days. Did want to see if there were any news about town. Did want to make sure that that this tracking thing got its RP due diligence, and it looks like it did, since McCormick tracked him all the way from the mines across Mount Shan down into Strawberry, and then we were just kind of double checking. Rex needed a major bath, his like 3rd one in 3 months on the server, after being in the desert for 4 or 5 days. Need to get Mudpatch back to camp since he's buggy as fuck and isn't growing up anymore. And don't need to bring him out with me to the desert to just feed him in the stakeout hours, because it's not gonna work. Don't know how many hours I wasted doing that. There you go. Now you're getting clean there, Atlas. McCormick patrolled around and left a note for us here in this camp because he didn't know who lived here. You've been eating birds again, Mudpatch. You missed one. All right. Well, it'll be a quick debrief. We started out in the desert on the island we've been staying on for 4 or 5 days, staking out Amos's tent across in Mexico. We looked across and it looked like the camp had been gone and moved on, but we did see a flicker of a firelight further downriver. So he's moved downriver. We'll have to figure a good stakeout spot down there a bit further. Then we decided to bring the crew, bring the posse back into town. Oh, funny, I'm just kind of floating here, aren't I, on this bench? My feet are up and the bench is up. That's kind of funny. We saw several people in town, said, hey, we need to get a bath. And so we went and got a bath and got out of our desert clothes into our Blackwater clothes and came and just chilled, listened to the news, and were introduced to Rose, who was hired on as the barkeep in Layla's saloon. yeah, everyone was just kind of shooting the shit, making fun of each other and stuff. And so after a little bit, I talked to McCormick and got some of the updates on if they needed help with anything. He said, he kind of reached a dead end with the escaped convict, and so I said, okay, I'll go take a look too. Just another set of eyes is good. Asked him about Baker. He's got nothing on Baker or Arlo's son or anything, so he doesn't know what's going on with all of that. I mean, I feel that camp out in the desert was probably Arlo's son where we ran into that guy. And because we talked to him later that day, he seemed really young, and I don't know if it was Baker. I don't know, but we talked to. I'm guessing Arlo's son, but I guess all of that hasn't been resolved yet, and I don't know if it's going to. Doesn't look like many people have been logging in the last few days because of the bug and other. But still something to keep an eye out for. Maybe so Annalise and Snow can resolve the outside of that torture RP that happened. But yeah, we ran Mudpatch back to camp, even though he was a little buggy after that, and came back into town. And Snow stopped us and said, "Hey, you want to do this scavenger hunt thing?" Which he told us about yesterday when I was just kind of running back out to the desert. He's setting up not a scavenger hunt, just more of a quiz puzzle thing for Annalise, and at the very end it's gonna be the marriage question, which is very cool. Yeah, we want Baker. Yeah, I don't know if his player's still playing or if there's I haven't seen really any indications. I did go over to a couple of their stomping grounds last week to see if there were any remnants of their scenes, and there were some things left over, but it was before all the shootouts and the permas and stuff. So I let the law know just in case, because if anybody wanted, to go back for some of like Liam's hat or whatever, or a picture on the dresser or whatever, sentimental wise, then it might be a good place to stake out. But didn't see any of that. It's a puzzle of riddles. It's a yeah, we actually did something like that. V and Mischief did something like that about 4 years ago, where they were doing kind of it wasn't a scavenger hunt, but it was go to this place and read the clue, go to this place, read the clue, go to this place, read the clue, and at the end, whoever got to the end first won a prize or whatever. So it was an interesting thing that they did. That was a lot of fun. But I do like adding that little proposal on the end of it. That's pretty cool. She has to figure out where she has to go next and have people chilling, waiting to offer clues for the next spot. Riddles that lead to locations that lead to people that lead to other places. And the final riddle's answer is a wedding ring. Very nice. But yeah, after Snow talked about that, McCormick and I went out to Strawberry, and he showed me where he last saw indications of Lewis. He was mostly correct. There was only one little nit that was different, and that was that he went to the general store before he went and got a bath, because he had new clothes when he left the bath, according to the welcome center person. Did some days work with the sharpening axe heads for the lumber dude, and then got his feet looked at by the doctor with some sores. But after that, we weren't able to find much. I mean, we probably ran around for an hour and a half, 2 hours, trying to see if there were any more indications after that. So right now, like I mentioned a little bit ago, I think the assumption is that he is being more methodical and is now blending in with the Strawberry populace. Either that or we missed a scene. I think those are basically the two options at this point. And same with McCormick. McCormick might have missed a scene as well. So yeah, and then we just came back into town. No one's here, so we're calling it early for the night. So that was a pretty easy debrief, huh? Pretty easy debrief. I'm gonna try load skin to see if it works. Okay, it worked. So when I first logged in tonight, I had to load skin like 30 times and it still didn't work for me. I had no eyes. And so then I logged out, logged back in, and I had eyes, and I said, I'm not changing it. Even though I had the lighter eyebrows and I had like sunspots, I was like, oh, I'll just use it. I've been out in the desert for 5 days, why not? But I don't know, there's some days where I log in and I have no eyes and I slash load skin like 20 times and nothing works. Some days I do load skin once and it works, and I don't know. Hopefully that'll be fixed with the new character creator. We'll just leave McCormick's scenes here. But we will do our go to bed scene. Large man wearing a green shirt sleeps on a bed of furs and skins. He's cuddling a hound dog as he sleeps. All right, y'all. A little bit of a shorter stream tonight, but I wanted to kind of get back in the saddle again because it's been a while since I've streamed. I think Friday, in fact, was the last time I streamed. Yeah, Friday was when I streamed. But like I said, hopefully some more folks fix their little Rockstar connection bug thing, and people get back on the server. It's been a little slow this week, but it's all right. It's all right. Some weeks are like that. I don't have much for Rex to do the next couple days. Probably run back out to the desert again, and then Friday it looks like I'll be able to help Snowman out with proposing to Annalise, which will be nice. But yeah. Finally out of your randomly generated dungeon, time for some 10 p.m. ramen. Heck yeah. The slowness has let Layla and McCormick bond. I did see a little bit more PDA tonight, which was kind of cute between those two. But that's good. I mean, you know, when Layla was gone for a whole week, she was probably like itching to play, and now she's like, oh shit, no one's playing. So, you know, but Tron's always good for a good RP conversation, no matter what it's like on the server. So yeah, I've been RPing with Tron for 4.5 years as well. Ever since TFRP. But yeah, we'll call it here. I don't know about tomorrow. We'll definitely stream on Friday. I don't know about tomorrow. We'll keep tomorrow up in the air for now. But my normal stream time is around 5:30 to 6 ish starting time Pacific, which is 8:30 to 9 ish Eastern. Yeah, and then I got to start thinking. You know, if there's not many people that are going to be on, I'm going to start having to think of how I'm going to kind of close up Rex's story here before I move on and start playing other games, depending on population stuff. There's always ebbs and flows on smaller servers like this, so we'll see what happens. But I got a couple ideas how I can maybe put a bookend on the end of Rex's story here before things get too dire, but. The devs are planning on a lot of updates. We got a community meeting coming up next week, or maybe the week after. Next week. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, thanks all for joining. Thanks for popping in and saying hello, and thanks for the RP for those who I ran into tonight. You think once you finish your Red Dead 2 replay, you're gonna do some Death Stranding? Nice. I never played Death Stranding. I hear it's a walking simulator. Never fails to make it fun. Yeah, Tron's really good at that. McCormick and Layla are such a cute couple. Still need to show me Dusk's new masks. Yes, you do. You do indeed. All right, y'all. We're calling early. We're going to actually get some sleep tonight. I hope everybody has a great evening. Be sure to rest. Be sure to get your food and stay hydrated. It's a sci-fi walking sim. Yeah, I'm sure it has a good story. I just have never tried it. But next on the list for me is going to be Last of Us 2, because that comes out tomorrow on PC. Hopefully it's not too buggy. But like I said, I might play Last of Us 1 again before playing Last of Us 2. But because I've never played it, because I'm not a console player, so it'll be really fun to actually play it. All right, everybody, have a good night. I'm calling it here. We will see you next time. Thanks again, everybody.